Jagannathaya Namo Namaha. I am present before you to tell something on India, that is Bharatam. Really, this is a great country, Bharat or Bharatam or Bharatavarsam, which contributes a lot to know different languages. All are important. All preach the knowledge of Indian culture, which includes art, architecture, literature, medical science, and a lot of things. What we see in our open eyes or we do not see, we feel. All these things belong to our Indian culture. I have read a book written by Basam Sar, which really speaks a lot of things about Indian culture, where all the external and internal concepts. External means what we see, civilization, different books, different monuments. All these belong to Indian culture. Our feelings, which we do not see but we feel, our anger, our happiness, our concept of, I can say, salvation, liberty, etc., they also belong to Indian culture. Because Indian culture consists a lot of things which we perceive and we infer also a lot of things. We listen a lot from great scholars. They also belong to our Indian culture. So Indian culture has a great contribution. We cannot speak it in a limited time. Moreover, I don't have that knowledge to speak. The basic concept of mine is to speak on Bharata, which gives the knowledge of Sanskrit. Sanskrit is an ancient language which is still prevailing in India in broader sense. People tell that no, it is not found. Earlier they were telling, but nowadays in all the schools, universities, Sanskrit colleges, everywhere we see the importance of Sanskrit. Sanskrit is a language which preaches the real spirit of Indian culture. It speaks about individual soul, that is Jivatma. It speaks about universal soul, that is Parameshwar. This Jivatma is a part of Parameshwar. Just like the example of sun which is shining in the sky and giving rays, and those rays dispel darkness in the morning time at 6 o'clock or before that or after that. So there is no difference between these rays and sun. We are the individual souls, just like sun rays. Sun is there, which is just like our Brahma, great God. Such great concept is given by India through Sanskrit. We are very proud of reading Sanskrit, which preaches a lot of things about religions, about purpose of a soul, about different kinds of knowledge pertaining to jnana, karma, bhakti, devotion, and salvation, mukti. Lot of things, many things are there. I fail to tell all these things. But it is Sanskrit. Not only it is rich because of Vedas, Upanishads, Puranas, storybooks, and other things. But we have read it that there are 64 branches of, I can say, not only literature, including everything, science, pertaining to our defense, medical science, a lot of things are there in 64 branches of science. Those are described in the Mahabharata and other Puranas also. Had it not been there, then such concepts could not have prevailed there. These concepts were there, but our knowledge was not rich since it was not applied at that time by people to know all these things. What in today's we see that our scholars, they preach all these things and prove also through scientific observation. So we see all these things by application, we cannot forget it. So it is a fact that India is a great country. It is rich with many languages. Among them, Sanskrit is also a language which is told as the mother language, out of which all the languages came up. All the languages are reached because of this great language, Sanskrit. Sanskrit means purification, purified, sanctified. So this is Sanskrit. It has more values, more philosophical values, religious values, and values of taking a very simple life without getting hurt by others. And finally, it believes in the concept of moksha, that is liberation, salvation. So this is a great language. This great language stands because of India. India has given birth this language from the mouth of great gods and seers, great seers. You know, 4 Vedas, Rik, Yajur, Sam, they are revealed by the grace of Almighty, but Atharva Veda, it is a gift of Atharvana, the great seer. Lot of things are there. You will be knowing all these things by your own skillful knowledge. I do not want to tell about that. Thanks a lot. Jai Hind.